All right. It's your boy, Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Wanted to get more Balatro action. You know, it's the game I'm feeling like playing, so that's what we're going to do. I have decided that starting all of these challenge videos, I am going to do one gold stake run. Because like I said, we are grinding. So, might as well throw one in there, right? Fingers crossed it takes us the whole stream and we don't do any challenges, but like I said, this is part of grinding for completion, so here we go. That is a full house that will win it in one, so we'll take it. And like I said yesterday, the intent with using Anaglyph with gold deck is to get that would carry us, but we don't have the money for it. Let's see, we haven't gotten terribly far with that. If both of these are gold, maybe it'll be worth it. I mean, never mind. Gold riffraff is a perfect setup joker. Don't mind it being perishable. These are fine. And then, that is awkward, but not the end of the world. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything crazy going on here. Those don't like help us win per se. I mean, this does, it just takes a minute. 7, 8, 9, 10. Seven, 8, 9, 10 still. Good lord. Alright. Fine. What do I have the most of left in my deck? Clubs? Of course it's clubs. I do have a lot of diamonds as well, so we'll pitch everything that's not a diamond and just try to get there, I guess. Great. This is already going swimmingly. Let's hope a trio of 9s gets us there, I guess. There we go. Well, we didn't exactly make a bunch of money there, but alas. I mean, if we're worried about it, at least +4 molt flat's not terrible. Egg. Yeah, we'll take a $3 egg. All right. At least that'll result in us having money. Good lord. Oh, duh. I'm an idiot. All right. Well, swimmingly. Yeah, I think we just discard here, and yeah, that was kind of best case scenario, at least. Let's throw these. There we go. Okay. Winning in one, at least. Yeah, I don't see myself actually doing this, but it is a joker we haven't won with. That's $5 extra. That's not super useful. We finished with that before. The thing is I want to take advantage of riffraff while we have it. So maybe we just take the $5 and run. Yeah, I just don't think that this is going to be what's going to carry us. So let's push forward. Let riffraff do his job. Okay. Well, now we're really incentivized not to use our discards, so we won't. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have ride the bus still, so that'll do, and that'll give us at least some money. Okay. Yeah. We have gold staked with Fortune Teller at this point, so not terribly worth it. Well, yeah, perishable. You know, not terribly worth it. Let's sell the Chaos, the Clown. Okay, sure. I think I am gonna throw in here as well. Sure, Sigil's not hurting me. We're clubbing. All right. If it contains a straight and an extra discard. I mean, sure. I mean, we are getting more value off of this now, so like, woo. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack, and the jack has a molt to it, so hopefully this will just get us the rest of the way. It does. Yay. Okay. I probably should have sold this, but whatever. I don't think this is actually going to help us. Okay. Look in here. I mean, that's better chips than what we have, right? And it's orange. That, or, I mean, I guess if we get like a sock or something, this is probably better. Yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye to Banner. Yeah, I think we're just all in on the face card plan now. So yeah, I think we just death a 2 into a King of Clubs. Sure. Let's see, and this is going into the boss. So yeah, I do kind of need to do that. Let's see. This should be fine at this point. I've still got one more round with Riff Raff. Let's see what it gives us. Okay. Well, Crazy Joker's back. Yeah, I think we just grind for face cards. Yeah, whatever. Well, that'll do it. I don't know if that wins, but it certainly is pretty good. Yeah, okay, good. Well, actually, good, because I needed to sell this to be above the next interest, so. Solid. Oh, that means we should probably sell Riff Raff, too. Oh, well. It wasn't going to get us over to the next thing, so it's fine. All right. I mean, that is just flat molt, isn't it? So is this... Yeah, I mean, I guess if I was going to come across... Yeah, we do really want that voucher just because it is more money in the long run, but trying to play our face cards and not hold on to them. Although that one, we do kind of want to hold on to. See if we can find another king. Of course not. All right, well, whatever. Here, let's play it. Just try to get the hell out of here. Okay. Good. That'll eat $3, but we'll make 10, so that's fine. That's tempting too. Although we have gold staked with it before, so it's not amazing, but it's not bad, certainly. Let's go in here really quick. If we're going on the face card plan, making magic face cards isn't going to be a bad idea. I just said that, but also superposition is not great. Let's see, we're going to the big blind, so we want to hang out at $28. Well, let's see if we can find an ace. Hey, okay. Let's get a free tarot card, why not? Nice, nice. And a free tarot card that gives us more money. I'm okay with that. Right, let's go ahead and use it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and then we buy the voucher. Let's see, I think we'll trade in this for a decent Molt Joker. Those are all useless to me. And we want to hold on to a little bit of our money. What have we played the most of at this point? Okay, we haven't played high card at all. And we've played like an annoying amount of those. I'm thinking like in terms of like an obelisk pivot, I guess, for later. But let's do this. Of course, clubs are debuffed, which is bad for us, but not the end of the world. Yeah, I think we just pitch all these. Once again, not terrible for us, just not the end of the world. It's just really annoying. Because of course, most of our face cards got turned into clubs at one point. Like I said, I mean, really, we find sock and we're good. That's the real secret here. Let's play a pair in these, and maybe we'll get like a 5 or a 10 just for like the incremental value, but never mind. That's good enough. We'll take good enough. Okay. Gold stake, not going to happen. More discards, which we aren't mad about. Let's peek in here first. Death. We can turn a 3 into queen, which is just strictly better for us. Let's see, are we going for the pair build? I feel like we might be going for a pair build. And then maybe positioning in, or transitioning into a 4 of a kind eventually. I didn't turn the 3 into a glass queen because I don't necessarily need glass to win. And I don't want to risk breaking it. There we go. Not that, like, that's a huge reason not to do that, but it is a reason. Speaking of, I think we'll do this so that that's in front. Actually, I guess the glass should be at the end either way because of smiley face. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. See, that was what I was worried about. It would be helpful in the long run. It just gives me a card I don't want to play yet, and that's not super worth it. I mean, if it weren't temporary, I mean, I've won with photo chat at this point, but if it weren't temporary, this would be hell worth it. This would be worth it, but it eats itself eventually. Let's open the Spectral pack. An Ecto and another Sigil. If we're trying to transition into, like, basically an idle build, Ecto isn't super useful because I don't want to have less cards in my hand. Like, we would take an Ecto later, I guess is the thing. But we run the risk of copying this. I guess I could just sell this. There we go. And so the reason we sold there was because we didn't want the Ecto to hit that because it wasn't useful, and we already won with gold stake with it, so I wasn't going to keep it around anyway. Let's crack this. Like I said, we'll eventually worry about 4 of a kind, so that's not a bad idea. Like I said, this is tempting, but not necessarily necessary. I realize it just said necessarily necessary, so that was kind of a headache, but let's see if we can find... Yeah, see, like I said, this is the problem with the Ecto. I guess we'll just... Because, like... I mean, that's nearly a flush. Of course. Okay. Throw that out there. We've at least leveled up pair a little bit, so it's not like the end of the world, but this is going to be problematic. 20 bucks. We'll take 20 bucks. Not enough. Okay, we haven't leveled up 3 of a kind at all, but whatever. It's getting cards out of our hand. Hopefully find more face cards. There's something. Yeah, like I said, the issue here is that we've got a... Okay, we at least got a little bit on the lucky side there. You know what? It's not going to change the math that much. It's fine. Like I said, we need to find a good Molt Joker. That's the problem. A good times Molt Joker. Let me be more specific. This is not what I would call a good times Molt Joker, but we haven't won with it, so it is kind of tempting. And we do have a lot of clubs. I mean, we could clear out some 6s. It's not a bad idea. We'll take that, and then probably the glass. See if we can find a blue seal would be lovely. Nope. There's Riffraff again. We'll probably take a devil. Okay. Start with no discards. Okay. Well, let's do this. And then... Actually, I probably should have just deviled that first. Hmm. This whole no discards thing is going to be a problem. Who'd have thought? Okay. Yeah. Here, let's glass this jack just so that we can get through. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. There we go. Okay. Level up 2 pair. Why not? Okay. $17. And that is decent flat malt. Good voucher. Let's look in here. Because like 6 cents isn't great. Yeah, these are bad. Okay. Well, that answered that. Money? No money. BB, no money. Sure. I didn't mean to change those into diamonds, but whatever. I guess we had 2 chances at this. That's really annoying, but whatever. Yeah, let's just push forward. BB no coinies indeed. Let's clear out this 6 so I can sell this 6 cents. Of course. Let's play this. Let's see what that does for us. Okay. Not even halfway. That is a problem. But I haven't used any of my discards yet, so let's sigil. Turns everything into hearts. Okay. Let's see, a pair of kings. Haven't leveled up 3 of a kind at all. Okay, let's throw these out there. Again, this isn't going to go quite as gangbusters as I'd like it to, but it's fine. Another pair of kings. Like I said, I know I'm not doing this terribly efficiently, I guess is the issue. But that's kind of the impetus of this, is trying to get all the way through to the end so that these get gold stamps on it. So I'm inherently going to be playing inefficiently, unfortunately. I mean, that is malt. Yeah, I think we have to take Nacho Tong here. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, why not? Just to get stuff out of our hand. We have way more hands than discards, so like, who cares? I mean, here. Let's pitch these. Those are trash. Finally, a pair of jacks. 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, though? I guess either way this would happen. Yeah, it's fine. Let's play this. Yeah, it's not gonna win, but it'll get things moving. 9, 10, jack, queen, king. Because of course. A pair. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Why am I not copying photograph? I think is the real question. Okay. So this has not gone terribly well. Let's see. Would a flush be better here? 35 times 4. If I put this at the end, it would get plus 30, go to 9, 18, 36, plus 10. So it'd be 46 times 65, 76, 86, 96, 106, 111. 65 times 111 is a lot. But I don't want to do that quite yet because, and plus it would get this malt as well. I would rather level up pairs than flushes because I have the gold seal. And either way I have to play this. I think we just risk it and see if it gets us the... I think it will get us the other 3. Yeah, okay. So we can level up pair more. Pairs are easier and more consistent to get than flushes. So much so that I'm probably not even going to pick this up. Let's see. Yep, level up pair. See if we can get more face cards. More blue seals is fine. Okay. Roll once. There's Vagabond. How you doing, buddy? All right. Yeah. Throw down in here. Well, that's frustrating. Yeah, let's pitch these. Pitch these. Play those. Okay, and then we'll get the ×5. Okay. Not amazing, but not bad either. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we can kind of use our last discard to hopefully find another queen. Of course not. I don't really want to play a high card, but I will if I have to. 9, 10, jack, queen is not going to do it. That's really annoying. I think we just burn a hand. Okay. Great. That's not what we wanted. Lovely. Okay, a pair of kings. We're back here. Great. Okay, so that's now 5, but I have to play this basically. Okay. I mean, that's kind of our only out, so it's fine. Okay. Good lord. Let's level up my anus. We have gold staked with you, unfortunately. This is flat mult, but not great flat mult. Leveling up straights doesn't seem that important. Yeah, I mean, I guess high card. We did technically play a couple last time, so like might as well. Let's level up 2 pair more. Yep. Well, there's Chad. Okay. I mean, that is probably what's going to carry us is the problem. I'm not too worried about chips at this point. I'm just worried about, like, getting there. And sometimes you just use Photo Chad to carry. So that's what's happening right now. That's how it will have to be. Okay. Let's see. And then there's our 2 pair and that. Make sure the queen's in the front. Still copying Chad, or still copying Photo. So that's way more. So I think I want to start trying to get like lucky cards and copying that way. Here, let's do this. Unfortunately, it is eating into my money. But the more card enhancements I have, the better Chad becomes. Yeah. Okay. Pitch these. Try to find queens. Okay, so it's 55 versus 80 chips. Yeah. I think we'll just work it out that way. Unfortunately, none of those were, like, buffed terribly well, but that's fine. We'll take leveling up 2 pair again. Burnt Joker. I don't really have anything that's like just... I mean, it's good, but it's not like game breaking. And Golden Ticket's good if you have... If I had picked up that Midas Mask earlier, but we didn't. So, alas. Lovers is actually really good with this guy. Yeah, I know. I have 2, so it's not... Oh, Temperance. We could just make our money back. Not mad about that. That's not useful. Leveling up pairs. Yeah. The head. You know what I'm afraid of. here. I think because it's possible that this may win. So let's greed a little bit for our blue seals. You remember when I was talking about maybe using 4 of a kind at some point? Here we fucking go. Okay, $20. $20. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Yeah, that got that I was okay with that. You know. Okay. Dude. Okay, so I just need to find a negative tag now. A negative skip so we can use these. I mean, I guess I'll throw one into 3 of a kind. Why not? Sure. Okay, neither of these are negative tags. That's bad. Make a bunch of money, but... Okay. We got a blue seal. And a guy that cares. Let's do this. I don't know if this will win. I think it might. I mean, that definitely will. Yeah, let's just keep going with two pair, just because that seems to be doing pretty well. One of which is a spade, so we'll still get the ×2 up there, which is more than enough. Okay. This does seem to be the strat, weirdly. I probably should have used that last discard to try to find more blue seals, but it's fine. Nope, nope, nope. All those we got gold seal with, so that's actually kind of funny. More enhanced face cards is what we're going for. Enhanced face cards. Thank you. Nope. Yes. And yes. Again, that's going to put us under the limit, but fucking whatever. Because now we can drop some of this trash. Yep. Okay. Yep, and that'll still trigger everything. Let's do that. I should have discarded more aggressively for my blue seals, but here we are. It's fine. Okay, $17. That may be really helpful. Let's crack this one. We're sure for pairs. Why not? As our backup. I shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Cards drawn after the first hand are face down. I know. What are we going to do? Let's pitch these. I mean, we did level up 3 of a kind, right? I don't know. You know what? Let's try it and see what happens. Especially with a glass on the front, that might be more than enough. It was. Cool. And we broke our glass, but whatever. So we've played 2 pieces of glass and broke both of them. I'd like to point that out. Here, let's crack this, see if we can find money, and that will really justify. We didn't, but that's okay. Here, we'll Empress. Just to have more enhanced face cards. Roll once, sure. No negative skips. Shit. Well, that sucks. All right. So our strategy didn't pay off for the anaglyph because we would need negative skips so that we could pick up a whole bunch of negative jokers that would then be gold. But this turned out to be an okay gold run because we'll get 3 things that will have gold stickers now, but that is annoying. So the question is, I mean, because we'll know where Chad is, so we can do our little skippy thing if we hold on to this and then just put photograph. So that I guess we'll meteor tag here just to level up a whole lot. Mercury, sure. Sure, even though we've played literally no full houses. I think we might have played 1 full house earlier. Sure. Sure. Uranus. Yeah, 3 of a kind. Yep. Pair and 4 of a kind. God, I wish we had a Celestial Joker. That would be fucking amazing. Yep. 4 of a kind and 2 pair. Another Mega Celestial. Pair and 2 of a pair. Okay. Mercury. Venus is still behind Mars, so we'll do Venus. And then Mars and Full House. Why not? See what happens. Okay. That's pretty good. Hope for money? Money. Sweet. Okay. You know what? Let's play a 3 of a kind, even if it's not going to trigger Chad. It's fine. Yep. Okay. There we go. Here, let's do that. Okay. We got our modicum of value. It's fine. Okay. Gold staked with him before. That's not too super useful. Everything's kind of contributing, so I don't really want to do any of that. Let's pop here. Keep rolling. Okay. If we get a 4 of a kind, we are set. Nope, we're just kind of looking for natural negatives at this point. Let's see, what's under my full? A 3 of a kind. You know what? We're going to buy it. Hold on to it for the justice. Hermit gives us $20. I think it's the first Hermit we've seen. Because of course it is. Smeared. No. Okay. Well, all right then. No natural negatives. We're not that lucky. All right. Burning it all down because we're going into the last thing. Let's turn the game speed to 1. There we go. Grab our blueprint. Copy that. Settings back up to 4. Back. Okay. What even are the chances of that? There we go. Okay. You know what? Just because I don't feel like fucking around, let's just get this done. Let's do that. Yeah. That was the other downfall of it, but whatever. It's fine. We made it by a lot. It's fine. Okay. So now we've got some additional gold stickers on some stuff. Cool. There's 3 more Jokers with stickers on them, with gold stickers on them. But yeah, like I said, that's kind of the grind. And that took like 40 minutes, which is normal. But let's go on and try Fragile. All of our cards are glass. The question is this the kind of run where we want to work toward high card? Because negative oops all 6s is kind of a vibe. But we have now, because it's double, basically everything glass we guarantee will break. Meaning the pillar's not useful, but... Oh, that's weird seeing your hand like that. I mean, this is just going to break these, right? Because it guarantees they break, right? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I think a pair might have been enough there. Let's see what this gives us. The bowl, which isn't super helpful, but I guess it's an uncommon. This will eventually be helpful. Screw it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That seems really excessive, right? I do kind of want to just see what a pair does. Okay, not enough. Good to know. Let's see what 2 pair does. Yeah, 2 pairs too much. Okay. I mean, actually, this is just flat molt because these are worth a decent amount. Yeah, they're worth 4 apiece, so. All right. Oh, it's almost like this doesn't matter. Here. You know what? I think we're going to shoot for a flush just to get out of here and done. Of course, we did not draw any additional spades, but that's fine. Whatever. We proved 2 pairs more than enough, so that'll do. We're clearing out 3s and 5s, so it's fine. Okay. Yep. Yep. Let's push forward. Again, a flush is going to be way too much, but like I said, we're getting a real small deck. What we need to do is find a really good. I mean, that is an option. Huh. You know what? We're committing. That's what's happening. We make more stuffed glass. Sure. Diamonds. Well, everything's glass, so that is kind of the issue. You know what? Just because. Sure. Okay. As mentioned, we kind of proved this just does bukus, so it's fine. Those will go away. Nope. Okay. Let's see, let's sell him. All of these are commons, so like who cares? I think Faceless might be the one that's worth the most out of these, and then Abstract just because it's better than nothing. We'll open a Spectral pack. Sure, man. Why not? Okay, they're all clubs. Great. Whatever. Yeah, once again, we've proven that 2 pairs more than enough. Yep. We said we're running real low on cards in our deck. Neither of these let me get more cards, which is a problem. More discards actually probably would be worthwhile. Screw it. Money. I mean, sure. Turn stuff into glass that is already glass. Not useful. High Priestess? Okay. Sure. Again, we don't really want to be playing 5 cards, so those hands aren't great, but sure. Okay. 3 of a kind is somewhat worth it. Earth isn't. That is an interesting little octopus, man. Thank you. Yep, we'll take $20. We will re-roll the manacle. Cool. Pitch. Pitch. Okay. Like I said, a flush is way overdoing it, but we're just getting out of here. Because we only have 20 cards in our deck, so. Okay. This has done very little for us. And that's real good, so. Yep. I want to see what a high card will do. Okay, only 7, but it's only destroying 1 card at a time, so it's better. Okay. Yeah, the hands that just don't require us to play a ton of stuff is what's going to be better. Sure, $20. Keeps the bowl up, why not? Yeah. Let's play a pair. There we go. Okay. Hilarious. Okay, sell you, buy you. I have 2 uncommon jokers, so I guess it does something. We'll buy that. Once again, none of these are great because we don't really want to be doing that. More money. Sure. Buy the voucher. That could get us out of some sticky situations. I mean, sock would be funny, but not necessary. Stencil. That's insane, actually. So we'll do that, especially because it's an uncommon. It'll give us another trigger off a baseball card. Let's see, this is at 2.5. 2 triggers, and we have 3. Is it better to copy baseball card? I think it is, because we'll get 3, because that's higher than 2.5. I don't know if it will stay baseball card, but it is currently baseball card. Temperance value for $25, sure. Yeah, let's buy the High Priestess. Cool. I don't think a 4 of a kind is necessarily worth it, but get rid of these 4s. Why not? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sure. Ooh. Polychrome free banana is probably better than Swashbuckler. Don't want to be cutting cards. Don't really care about seeing stuff in the shop. Oh, this is weird. All right, level up high card finally. Okay, rerolls are free. We just need to make him better and not have to play hands. Yeah, none of these are really worth it, so who cares? The fish. The fish. There we go. Oh no, banana went away immediately. Great. Sure. Although, again, the odds of us actually getting a 4 of a kind, real slim. So we'll buy popcorn just to kind of hang out. But, like, erosion is doing way more than popcorn ever will. So. No. Okay. Yep. Nope. I don't even have enough cards in my deck for this to count. Good lord. All right. No. You know what? For the meme, sure. Why not? Let's see what happens. Because $10 says this copies an oops. All right. Forces 1 card to be selected. What are we going to do? You know what? I think we're going to strengthen these 10s just so that we can get in here and see what else is going on. That finally levels up pair. But once again, I don't think we care that much. Okay, so it's 3.5 now more than 1.5 times 3. 1, 2. mean, I guess we could sell the family. Like, who cares? We're not playing a 4 of a kind fucking ever. Let's crack this. Temperance for more money. Sure. Why not? Telescope, because I mean, at this point, we've played high card 4 times. So we'll probably... Sure, man. Let's put an aura on that. Why not? No, no. Give me a Pluto? Yeah, Pluto. There we go. Let's sell the Neptune, because that's... I don't even think it's possible at this point. No. Okay. Sure. Just to give him the last little push. Okay. So we have 12 cards to win with. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, we bullshitted our way through. Hell yeah. Okay, that was silly. That was actually super fun. Was not expecting that to pan out like that, admittedly. Okay, and so the last boss before, it's just those don't give you money. You only have 3 Joker slots. Ooh. That is a whole thing, isn't it? But our deck's normal. So this seems rough, and then this is just you can't play Jokers, which is like... Okay. All right, Monolith. Adding stones to our deck. Permanent Obelisk. But that's the deck. Let's go. Let's see what happens. So really what we're doing is aiming to pivot, right? So we just don't want to play high card, because we'll eventually play high card and nothing else. Here, let's pitch these. There's a full house. That's a big, dumb hand that isn't going to work anyway, so it's fine. Okay, and then 2 pair is kind of just full house, but less spicy. Nice. Okay. My blanket keeps coming off my chair, and my chair is green. All right. Let's try to find something that benefits. That'll work. That's money in the bank, at least. Another stone card. Cool. Okay, play 2 pair. That's a 3 of a kind. That's not what we want. We want to play 2 pairs. There we go. Because again, if we play nothing but 2 pairs for a while, we'll be fine. Do that. Okay. This is another one that's going to be real thinky. Ah, oops. I mean, sure. Speculative oops. Why not? Actually, I should have picked up the business card there. But it's speculative that it'll be useful. We don't have 2 pair in here, and I want to play that king. Here. Of course. There we go. Let's play a full house. That way we gold more of our kings. Because like I said, we'll hard pivot into... I guess 3 of a kind is kind of the same deal. We'll hard pivot into high card or something else. Have we played any pairs? Okay, high card and pair we'll pivot into eventually, but it's the everything else of it right now. That's pretty good. Thank you, Oops, for increasing my luck in general. Okay. Screw it. I mean, that is a full house, like we said. Yep. Okay, and there's our 2 pair. That'll turn more stuff into that. The question is, when do we pivot, right? Because that's going to be what decides what we do. How many we have played 7 2 pairs. I want to get it to like 20. However, we need, like, malt. I mean, sure. This is tempting. Because if we run into hologram, we've got the setup. And if we're eventually playing high card, this is just solid. Let's see. You were fun, but not necessary at this point. That's pretty good. Put you at the end, even though we don't have any like flat malt still, but let's open this. I mean, that is what we are inevitably playing towards, so levels in it now isn't a bad thing. Okay, let's see what it gives me. Okay, a 5. Let's play a full house. Mostly so that we can kind of bing bong off this a little bit. Pitch these. There's a 5 and 2 kings. Okay. Like I said, unfortunately, we really need to find yeah, I think this may have already gone to the birds, unfortunately, because, yeah, we just didn't find reliable, normal malt to get us through the beginning. That is fine. That is all part of it. That is why we're grinding these, because I was relatively certain they were going to be at least a challenge. Let's see. You know what? I think we still stick with the same plan and just hope we get better, like, malt jokers to at least get us to the point where we're doing that kind of thing. You know what? I have a feeling we're going to find a king over it. Of course. 3 of a kind is fine. That'll be all right. Okay. Okay, so we've played 3 of a kind, full house. Okay. I mean, that is just malt. Sure. Okay. Like I said, we just don't want to play pairs or high card, because that's what we'll flip to with obelisk. I mean, I think it's just always Chad, right? Chad's just super good. I mean, I guess this at least gives us something, and then bank card sells for $1. I guess we take the rare and sell the rare for the money, because that gets us back up to $5. Yeah, because we've already got this is fine. I think this is already a decent bit better. So let's do this. Got lucky. Okay. Actually, putting the stone card up front would have been better than chatting the queens, but it's fine. Thinky. Worry. I mean, black hole's useful, especially whenever we are going to be shifting, so we'll take that. Okay. Another Stoon Cad. Let's try to find another face card. We did. You'll love to see it. Throw that out there. Again, we're clearing 2,000 points with the build as it is. And we're at 3 2 pairs, so... This is what I was talking about. Sure, just for more flat malt that we don't have to work for. Give me a face card? Nice. Give me 2 face cards. Yeah, because the plus 15 ought to like take us. I think that gets us through ante 3. Okay. That is problematic. It's fine, but it's annoying. Let's do that as just like a starting point. I think that still wins. It's just not great. Okay, good. 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 Well, now we know spades are safe at least. Let's open this first, see if we can find money. If not, sad, but it's the way it is. Okay. And then flush. Sure. Again, we are a little hand agnostic, so like as long as it's not pair or here, let's pitch these. There we go. That's gonna do it. Once again, I think actually putting stone card up front is better because it's 50 chips over 40, so sure. Okay. Let's see, 6. This is where I boned myself last time, so. Because the chips are actually really helpful. If we're doing that, then with Chad, is the 8 pair. Because we aren't really taking advantage of our times molt yet. Straight flush is not going to happen. So I'm tempted by the 8 ball because of Chad, and plus 50 chips is just as good as, is about as good as Scary Face. If we get a face card, but a face card with Chad, yeah, I'm overthinking it, but still. Let's try to find more decent face cards. That's a really good one, but purple seal. I think we take a purple seal. Again, because we are somewhat hand agnostic. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm playing what I'm currently playing. How's it going, Chloe? I should have put him up there, but whatever. Okay. Throwback's back. Backstreet's back. All right. But yeah, no, I mean, like, my main hobby is like Magic the Gathering. So like I play a lot of playing card games. Well, I guess that's trading card games. Playing card games, specifically like poker and stuff. Admittedly, not my strong suit, but like in this context, yes. Sure. Why not? Well, no point in making more stuff. That. Nope. Okay. The arm. I mean, I guess we did level this up a decent amount. I mean, it'll cut a little bit, but like, whatever. Nice. Vagabond came back around. I mean, mind you, we didn't see him the first time in this run, but still. I don't really... Let's see. High Priestess and a Fool. Lover and a High Priestess. You know, we'll hold on to the levers and then use the High Priestess in a second. That's pretty good. Hack. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're green, so they end up right in the green screen range, so you can like see parts of the game behind it. I appreciate that. Let's see. I haven't even played I don't think I've even played a straight yet. So weirdly, straights wouldn't be a terrible idea. Once again, straight flush is laughable, so that's not gonna happen.
I didn't think there'd be a skeleton here.
Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But say we're one away from unlocking the ability to make emotes. None of these are great. I really don't want to add a bunch of junk to my deck, although that's real good junk. So we'll take that. Yeah, these aren't just terribly useful. No, yeah, okay. Skeleton. Yeah, I was about to say, you have to hit 50 followers for it to let you. So that's what we're hanging out with at the moment. Okay. Let's pitch the stone cards. So I'm about to say, if you know anybody who's just hanging out and, you know, is like, oh, I'll follow somebody, that would be kind of cool. Play a 4 of a kind, because why not? There we go. Let's see, we're at 7 2 pairs. Crack this. Sure. Oh, hey. I mean, yeah, if you don't mind, that would be kind of sweet, because it would hit me to 50. Sure. Blue seals are good. I'll buy a Justice for $1. Why not? All face cards are drawn face down. Well, that's annoying.
I didn't think there'd be a skeleton here.
Thank you. Hits 50. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's... I mean, we could really hope. I mean, I guess we just go for the sure thing with that. With Chad, I think this will get there. Yeah, now I could actually like try to make emotes and stuff. That way people can spam my little like Wumbus bear, I guess. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Here, hang on. Let me okay, 3 of a kind is fine. So the thing is, I'm not looking to like spend money per se. I don't want to like, you know, get you down the rabbit hole and then me not pay you for your work, because you're definitely, you know, it's definitely worth paying people what they're worth for what they do, but like I just don't have the extra cash to like pay for it. But let's see. I mean, I guess we could level up 2 pair. But thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. All of these are kind of eh. Let's see. Okay. So we are edging up on, I didn't mean to hit that. We are edging up on, because I think 10 is kind of a good midpoint for that, because we're about halfway through at this point. So we don't necessarily need to go bonkers the rest of the way. I should have put the stone card up front, but whatever. Let's try to find another. Well, I guess that's a queen. Sure. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we, you know, we've talked about it a little bit, but we're, you know, hope to be bringing our like twins home soon. So like pretty much every dollar I have is kind of spoken for, unfortunately. But like I said, I appreciate the offer. Let's pick up this negative 8 ball just because it's funny. And I was talking about 8 ball earlier. 20 bucks, 10 bucks. That's not as good. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, have a good one. Thank you. I mean, there's a possibility. Once again, throw the stone up front. Because, like, our 2 pairs... Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like, you're a kind soul, for sure. Okay, so now we're at 10 2 pairs. We haven't played any pair or high card. But we're not, like, hurting for it at this point, so I am kind of tempted to keep pushing it. There's a second 8. That might get rid of that 8, which would be lovely. Hey, we actually had 8-ball trigger twice. That's unheard of. Okay. Dang. Oh, let's crack this. Well, yeah. Keep the stone card a stone card, but we'll take $20. By the death? I mean, we get $20 more. I mean, a flat 15 is better than the little bit we were getting. In worst case scenario, this goes away. Let's crack this. More purple seal kings. We're cool with that. Probably not. We do want to level up high card. Let's see. Emperor. Probably better than chariot in this case. We'll wait to use the death and then emperor. The water. Well, that's annoying, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and play our 2 pair with this stone card. Yeah. Cool. I was about to say, that shouldn't win, so it's fine. Here, let's do this. Death here. See if we can get... Well, that's money. I'll take money. And then level up Saturn, because sure. And then that'll work. I think we throw the lucky card up front. I'm going to level up 4 of a kind, because I guess, but... Okay. That was plenty. Okay, and so now what is 2 pair at? 12? I think now is when we transition. Because this is now at 1.2. And now we just avoid playing 2 pair like the plague. Level up high card. Why not? Sure. Let's see. 5 doll hairs. Yeah. That way we're not like super tied to face cards and I don't feel as bad about discarding those purple seal kings. Huh. Let's do this. That's funny. We're doing that just because it's funny. Good times. Because if you play 5 stone cards, it just evens out to high card. Okay, that was for me. That was just for me. Okay. Let's chariot the red seal king. That's fun. And then level up high card more. Because again, as our deck becomes more and more stone, the easier it will be to only high card. Buy the Emperor. Sell the Lovers because I don't care. Crack the High Priestess. Sure. I haven't played any straights yet, like I said, so straights would be fun to like throw a couple out there. Once again, this is not happening, so 3 of a kind, why not? Okay. And we're going on to the Serpent. Serpent? Ooh. Well, let's do that. Our mildly leveled up flush. I know I made that joke about all the stone cards being high card, but I would have rather I do want to save our high cards, but it's fine. Okay, $17. Mime is fun, but not necessary. Card Sharp probably isn't where we're going, and Jolly Joker we had and didn't keep, so none of these are useful. Mercury is useful. Mercury is useful. Sure. Okay. The Squirpent. The Deville. Damn it. Yeah, haven't even played a pair yet. Here, let's devil this ace. And then, sure. Okay. There we go. I should have put the lucky card up front, but whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, and the obelisk is vibing, so we'll take it. $18 in our pocket. Level up 2 pair, even though we're not going to play it anymore. For $1, why not? Make it feel pretty. Chariot, the blue seal. Hermit. And I mean, I guess it's just funny to make more rocks, right? Let's go with the funny. No. Sure. Rocks. Ironically, it's a 2 pair. Don't want to do that. Oh, there's a full house. Here, we'll put the 8 up front. Do that. I mean, I guess the Hierophant is better than it being my brain just like emptied. It's better than it being a wild. There we go. That word. Finally, he shows up. Shame nothing's really worth getting rid of, but I mean, the bowl isn't a terrible idea. That's 21 flat malt, so that is really good. Probably not worth getting rid of Chad. Well, I guess I don't have anything that pays off Chad anymore, so sure. That's just going to be times malt as we go, so cool. Ooh, gold blue seals. We'll take that. Let's see. Wheel, which may do nothing. Let's clip non-stone cards again, because it's funny to me. Magician and Empress, of course. After we get rid of Chad, that shows up. Let's level up high card. Sure. Level up 2 pair, just because I feel like I owe it money. Moon, no. There's photo after getting rid of Chad. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, that's stupid. All right. Whatever. It's fine. Pitch. Pair of aces, but I don't really want to throw that pair of aces. Okay. I mean, this is a thing. I'd rather that be magical. Let's do that. Bummer. Still pretty good. Not mad. Dude, our pairs are like high as fuck. How are we doing on stuff? 2. The next one we have that's close is 4 of a kind and flush. So I think we're good. Again, as this is ramping up, this is getting better. It just works, right? Because we're just trying to get to gold. Yep. Level up high card a little bit more. Level up high card a little bit more. How big of a difference? You know what? What's Banana done for me lately? Okay. Ooh. Well. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid, but it's fine. Well, I guess here if we're going that route with it. There we go. Mostly because I want to see what this is. It's a 2. Okay. High card me. $3. Okay. There we go. $20. Nice. Okay. Cool. All right. My name is Jeffrey. It's not. My name is not Jeffrey, just so you know. There we go. Nacho tongue. Mostly just because I think it'd be funny. I just don't think we're going to get a straight anytime soon, but there we go. Sure. Again, when planets are $1, we take them. Nope. 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 Again, when planets are $1, we take them. This does functionally nothing with our current setup, so won't be worried about that. Oh no, all cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. What are we gonna do with this 8-ball that I don't fucking care about? Yeah, let's discard like that. Cool. Love a Temperance. Love a High Priestess. Cool, and 2 things that aren't 2 pairs, so we'll take it. Let's do this. Pretty good. Not mad. Okay. I was like, this can't be that bad, right? Like, it's a good Joker that where you kind of have a plan in mind, and then like a thing that synergizes with a bunch of other stuff. There's Banana again. He really wanted to be here, but you know, he just had a lot going on. Oh, there we go. Make certificate contribute. I'm okay with that. And then death and money. Sure. Makes pairs easier to make, I guess. And then money. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, another blue seal. Here, I think we pitch like that. There's another death. Ooh. Yeah, I think we go there. Those 2 1.5s really mattered. Okay. All right, and actually we're coming up on 7 o'clock, so this kind of ended up being the perfect mix. You know what? For your sake, Neptune, I'll use you once. How about that, bud? I don't even know what I'd be looking for in here. Neither of those for sure. Sure. Why not? $11 now. Wow. Chad's back. Look at him. You get a whole 1.4 molt. Sure. We end this with a 4 of a kind. I'll take it. And now we sell that. Cool. Sure. Just because I'm feeling lucky. Why not? Pitch both of those. Fuck it. About to say, I think we're kind of a shoo-in at this point, so. But yeah, like I said, that was super weird and fun, actually. Like, that was a good time. Okay, and so yeah, like I said, now we're kind of getting into the more difficile, I believe. So blast off seems difficult because you only have 2 hands per round and 2 discards, and you only have 4 joker slots and 2 of them are taken. But you start with the voucher that lets you get a ton of planets and a way to make a bunch of money to feed Constellation. So really all you need is like a flat mult and then maybe a chit joker and you're fine. Yeah, you can't get more hands, but that's fine. And then your deck is just normal. So like, I can see why this would be a challenge, but I don't know. 5 card draw where your hand size is 5, but you have way more joker slots and you have more discards. So like, you just start with the Mary Andrew. You can't increase your hand size, but that's fine. Golden Needle makes discards cost money, but you only have 1 hand per round, so you have to use discards, so that's going to be rough. Cruelty, like I said, small blinds and big blinds give no money. You have 3 joker slots, and then everything else is kind of just normal, but limited joker slots, it's you need a chip, a molt, and then a times molt joker, and then hopefully that can carry you. And then jokerless. Jokers no longer appear in the shop. You have no joker slots. And then you can't have, there are no ways to get jokers. You have to play it jokerless. Like, good lord. Mind you, Amber Acord, Verdant Leaf, and Crimson Heart don't work. But you're relying entirely on planets and enhancements to make your deck work. Enhancements and additions and seals, but like this is apparently one of the more difficult like things in this game is jokerless, which I mean, of course, but I've seen people do jokerless on gold stake, so like who knows. But like I said, this is where it's gonna get, this is where we're gonna start next time. But like I said, that is gonna be it for tonight. I am going to click in here so that I'm prepped for my next little round. It isn't going to try to start me on the other thing, but we will kick back to main menu. Like I said, I think we're going to do that where we do like 1 gold stake run at the beginning of stream just to like hang out and see what else is going on. And then we'll do challenges from there. Let's look at my player profile. I am kind of interested in that. So I'm at 85% progress. I've now done most like 3/4 of the challenges, and then Joker stickers are working. Obviously, our collection's complete and our deck stake wins are complete. We've got a lot to go. I believe I counted it up. I think I have 100 Jokers I've beaten gold stake with, or something like that. We don't need, like, we barely have stickers in general on like half the Jokers. So like, it's going to be an uphill battle. Like I said, I don't know if I'm necessarily doing it the most efficient way by doing it with Anaglyph, just because you are relying on the RNG of the game giving you what you need to actually win. So, and actually be able to like get a negative tag toward the end so you can get a bunch of negative jokers that won't bog your run down. So it's going to be weird. It's going to be real weird. But like I said, that is for the future to see. If you're enjoying this, catch me tomorrow at like 5:30. Like I said, I think we may keep going in the Chalice dungeons in Bloodborne. Or actually, I don't even think I got all the way through the DLC. So that might be what happens. That is going to be a rough stream because I haven't played Bloodborne in a while. And Bloodborne is very different than Dark Souls 2. So that'll be weird. Getting real rusty on Bloodborne and then being thrown into the DLC. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. But that, or I mean, we might play more Balatro. It just depends on what I'm feeling. That's kind of the whole point of stream, right? But yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. Follow me on socials to know what games I'm going to be playing. Watch me be bad at on Twitter and Bluesky. Watch me bad at stuff on Instagram. I post a doofy little meme about whatever game I'm playing, so let you know when I'm going live and everything. And if I'm going to miss a day during the week, that's how I let you know. If you're watching this on YouTube, give me a like. Let me know, again, if I just got like streamer lucky or if the challenges aren't as hard as I keep thinking they're going to be. And then the last like 3 are really hard. So we'll see. But that's going to do it for tonight. I've been Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Thanks a million for being here, and thanks a million for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.